Hi everyone, in this tutorial I will be showing you how to set up your coursework page. So make sure that you're on your coursework page, and then also note that the section that is in the red will not be published to your final ePortfolio, so we'll just be using the instructions for that. And then underneath in the white area is where we'll be working on today. So let's scroll and look at the instructions first. And the instructions say that we want to replace the brackets and question mark with the course number and names according to the GEDNA designation. And you can find that on the Academics and Records page. Once you are on the Academics and Records page on the right, you'll see the grades, and just make sure you are in the correct semester. Then you're going to see your courses listed underneath by subject, course, and then the course title. So what we want to do is figure out, according to the designations, which are these abbreviations that you see within the parentheses here, where they fit on your page in your ePortfolio. Then what we're going to do is plug in some of the course information. That way we can list it correctly and also hyperlink it to the correct page. Alright, so back on this page you can see that there's one spot for the LW and we only have one spot for the LW page as well. So something about this is that because we have that and we have two LW courses, we're going to need to make an extra page later. But first we're going to highlight and copy the course title. Go back to your ePortfolio and just also keep in mind the designation as well as the subject and course. That way when you go back you can actually remember what to type in for that. Then go back to your ePortfolio and look for that designation. So you can see it's right here. We're going to double click or click that pencil button, delete the brackets and the question mark, and go ahead and just put in the course subject and the number. So mine is HLAC 1052. We're going to put a space dash space, and then you can go ahead and paste the course title in there. And so that's basically what we want. So we have this sort of style. Now what we need to do is we're going to hyperlink it. But before we do that, we do need to create a second LW page because in this particular scenario, we do have two LW courses. And we only have one LW down there and one LW page here. So to do this, you're going to make sure that you scroll to the top of the page, and then in the corner you're going to hover your mouse over it and you'll see a lock. Then you're going to go back to the menu and click on the pencil button, and we're going to add a new page at the bottom. And we're going to name this one Lifelong Wellness parentheses LW, just like how you see it above. And we're going to replace the original one, and we'll add another page for your other class as well. Alright, so once you have this done, go ahead and add another page. And this one we'll name after the other course that you have. So we'll just hop over to my SLCC just to make sure we have the correct page. So it looks like it's HLAC 1057. So we'll just hop back over and type in HLAC 1057 parentheses LW on this one. And now that we have that, we're going to change the title of this one to HLAC 1052. And the reason why we're changing this one and not the other one is because this one actually has all the content that we need, whereas the new pages that we're making have blank pages. So we'll just leave that there. We're going to drag Lifelong Wellness on top of the HLAC 1052 and drag the HLAC 1052 slightly to the right. And we'll do the same for the HLAC 1057 as well, just slightly to the right. And just make sure it lines up and not so that it doesn't become a subpage of this page. So just make sure it lines up perfectly. And then we're going to go to the top where Lifelong Wellness is, click on the wheel. And we're just going to check heading. That way this is a non-functional page, and you can close that. And now that we're done, we can go ahead and just click on save. Alright, so now that that's done, what we're going to do is we're going to hyperlink the pages that we need. So the first one is going to be the 1052. So we're going to go hover over 1052, and then you're going to right click on the HLAC 1052 and copy the link address. Now you can go ahead and scroll down and double click in the box where we were typing and highlight what we just typed. And now you're going to look for the paperclip. Click on the chain link and then go ahead and paste and check mark that. And now you'll see the link down there. And so now we'll just have to put in the other one. So just hit enter and highlight lifelong wellness LW, copy and paste that underneath, and then we're going to type in the course number and name. So again, we said that the course number was HLC 1057 dash, and then we'll go ahead and go to the My SLCC to go ahead and copy and paste the title for that. So just highlight the course without highlighting the parentheses LW. Go ahead and paste that, and then we'll just do the same thing with this where we go to the top of the page and hover over our page, which is the 1057, right click and copy the link address, then scroll down and we'll highlight the course once again and click on the paperclip, the link, and then go ahead and paste and click on the blue check mark. Alright, and so if you have other courses, make sure you also add them according to their designation. Right now we can go ahead and scroll to the top and click on publish changes, and if it's your first time, go ahead and just click on save settings and publish as well. So if you go back to the coursework section, you'll see the 2 pages that we created. And of course, you can always add more courses according to their designations. If you have more than one designation of the same thing, you can do what I showed you in this video here as well. You might also have courses that have different designations, and you can put them underneath additional courses or put in courses that don't have designations in this area. If you do that, make sure you go to the top, click on the lock, then the pencil, and this is where you can create a new page and then move it wherever you need to. And then just click save when you're done. And that's pretty much it for setting up your coursework page. You'll watch the next video in order to learn how to set up your course page.